not as a women issue, but an issue of national importance. Madam Speaker, it is sad when you hear of the statistics of the girls that have so far lost their lives in the triangle of love. And Madam Speaker, it will be wrong for us to be quiet in the National Assembly. It is good for us to raise our voices and ask very critical questions surrounding the mysterious deaths of our girls. Madam Speaker, I am also requesting that the issues of femicide and this issue stops being an issue of women. Let us make it an issue of the whole society. These girls are being killed, and you know the people that are killing them are also our children. And so it's about time that we started addressing this issue holistically. And the first and foremost thing that I would like to speak about is on the issue of reporting. Madam Speaker, it is sad that we've heard of the statistics today. We have seen the number of children that has lost their lives, but unfortunately, none of the perpetrators has been brought to books. Every single day and every day, we just hear of us being told that we are looking for the perpetrators, we will bring them into books, and Madam Speaker, justice delayed is justice denied. It is sad that we're burying our children and burying these beautiful girls whose their future was actually bright, and you're burying them, and the saddest thing, Madam Speaker, is that we are burying them and there is no perpetrator that is brought into books. It is heartening to the families, it is heartening to the society to see your child going down, but the person that committed that crime is still out there. Madam Speaker, with the trend that is, with the current trend that is going on, we may be having serial killers going around the country and around the villages. Because if you kill someone today, they are buried and no action is taken. You kill another one tomorrow, you will have the power to do so because nobody follows you up. And so we want to call upon the Cabinet Secretary for Interior and Coordination of National Government, Directorate of Criminal Investigations, DCI, the Inspector General, IG, the Director of Public Prosecution, to issue a statement on these pertinent issues that we are raising today. Madam Speaker, I was hoping that in the last 1 week or last 2 weeks, we will have had people arraigned in court. But unfortunately, there is no one that has been arraigned in court. They keep telling us that they are carrying out investigations. Some of these cases, Madam Speaker, does not require rocket science to determine who actually committed them. And so we call upon them to issue statements. We call upon them to join hands with the female members of the National Assembly and the men here today supporting us in this issue of femicide. Madam Speaker, the issue of security is a fundamental right to every Kenyan. And it is wrong for us women to walk around feeling insecure. As much as we have responsibility of taking care of security within ourselves, but it's a right to every Kenyan to enjoy security. When it comes to reporting, Madam Speaker, it is so sad that every time these people go and report the cases, they are asked several questions and you are left wondering, is there really a right to security in this country? Madam Speaker, when you walk into a hospital today and you're sick, you go and seek medical attention. I don't think the doctor would ask you why you're sick of malaria. I don't think the doctor would ask you why you contracted this disease. But it's unfortunate that some of these perpetrators has been reported once, not twice, not thrice, but nothing has happened. We want to ask that from today, let reporting be taken as important as any other issue in this country. When you go to report, you have the right to report. You are not asked what hour of the night you are out, what kind of dressing you are dressed on, because men should also be cultured enough to know that even when women dress, they do not dress for them. It is their dress, their choice.
Let her complete her sentence. She's the chairperson of KEWOP.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. And so I'm concluding by saying, let us have security reporting desks be also friendly to women. because some women are raped, and every time they go to report, they're asked what kind of dress they're wearing, they're asked what hour of the night they were raped. Those are irrelevant questions, Madam Speaker. I think it's about time that we allow the women to report on these cases, because that is what is making the perpetrators take advantage of them. We also want to ask the Cabinet Secretary to make sure that in this reporting desk, they have educated officers who knows how to handle the issues of women. Some of these issues are so delicate. Some of these issues are heartbreaking. And so when you go and report, and the first question you're asked is how you are dressed, Madam Speaker, it is like denying the person the justice that they are seeking in that quarter. And with that, Madam Speaker, I fully support this debate, and I asked our fellow colleagues and everyone in this House to rise up and let us stand against femicide. It may be happening to women, but remember you're a parent, remember you're a father, remember that these children belong to us, and so we need to make sure that our children in this country are secure. And not only children, even women, because gender-based violence is on the rise. We are also saying that gender-based violence, we are not just talking about femicide. We have so many other forms of gender violence to women. Even cyberbullying is a form of gender violence to women. And we must stand up and talk about them. We must give women secure platforms to operate from. We must make sure that the women of this country feel secure. We must make sure that our children feel secure, and we must also make sure that there is freedom in loving, and there is freedom in exercising your right to love. And so, Madam Speaker, thank you very much, and I hope that everybody in this House will stand with us today. We are all dressed up in black because we are celebrating a dark Valentine where love is no longer love, it has become a deathbed. Thank you very much.
Thank you, honorable members. If I just seek your indulgence to allow the chairperson of the Finance Committee, we interrupt the session, allow him to lay some urgent papers, and then we shall continue back on this particular motion. Thank you.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. Honorable Speaker, I beg to lay the following paper on the table of the House today, Wednesday, the 14th of February, 2024. The report on the Joint Committee on the Departmental Committee on Finance and National Planning, and that of Housing, Urban Planning.